Martin.
Boy,
Martin Short, Selena Gomez, welcome back to the show. Thank you for being here.
Thanks so much for having us.
Is this a show where we eat the hot wings?
No, that's not this show.
I'm actually in a fantastic mood tonight because I was recently added back to the Cracker Barrel logo.
Oh,
Yeah.
congratulations. I didn't
you.
congratulate you.
Jimmy Fallon, or as the Epstein files know you as, redacted.
That is interesting, yes.
And look how handsome you are,
Thank
really.
you. I appreciate that.
Your teeth are so white. Your smile is like an email from Trump, all caps.
These two, yeah.
I have to say, I know we're just kind of being funny here, but of all the late night hosts, honestly, I'll miss you most when you are deported to Uganda.
All right, well, yeah. Well, we'll see. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Selena, have any comments about, you have anything to say about Jimmy?
No, I'm happy here just watching you two struggle.
Okay.
Well, I just love the show. I wish I could see it more. But you know, it's on so late, and I'm kind of a Gutfeld guy.
Oh, yeah, interesting. That's it. But I'm happy you're all here. Selena, you're getting married soon.
Yeah.
Are you having fun? Are you having fun planning?
It's wonderful. I'm very lucky. It's going well. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm sure our invites will arrive any day now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are they invited to the wedding?
Of course they are. Marty's the ring bearer.
Oh my gosh, that's
Here's your ring, Selena. Take it.
Or I'll be frank. I'll show up and just show them the wadding cock.
Oh, if you do the frog, come on.
Sure. No, I think we are all so excited because we love this lady and we love her fiance, Bad Bunny. So, what?
Eddie Blanco.
Oh,
That's two different people?
yeah, no, completely.
Yeah.
Kind of the same.
Steve, you just hit a milestone birthday, by the way.
Yes, I did.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Yeah, thank
Happy
you.
belated birthday.
I turned 80 years old,
Oh my God.
and
Oh no! Oh my God.
You're a doctor. Okay, go ahead.
And honestly, I feel like I'm 65, which is also not good.
I have a picture here of Marty got you a banjo cake for your birthday.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's in my cottage.
Yeah. You got some. You got the Tina Fey in there, Paul Rudd, and then there's others. And Marty gave me a very optimistic gift. He gave me a 30-year treasury bond.
Oh, that's so thoughtful. That's optimistic.
Yeah.
You sweeten, right?
The last time I saw you two, we were at the Saturday Night Live 50th anniversary.
Oh yeah.
It was one of the best nights.
Where were you seated?
I sat behind Marty. Actually, you know what? I had great seats. Behind me were David Letterman and Paul Schaefer, and they're great laughers.
Yeah.
And they have very distinct laughs. So every bit that was funny, Letterman would be like, and Paul Schaefer would go,
It's bad stereo.
in stereo behind me. Yeah.
I was very honored. I was asked to be the host, I guess,
Yeah.
to do the monologue for the 50th. And I thought, gee, 50 years later, I'm still back on this stage. I remember doing the 40th anniversary, and they asked me to do the monologue then. And I was standing on the stage, and I have Paul Simon here and Paul McCartney here, literally like this. And I'm looking, and they're doing a bit, talking, and I'm thinking, how did this happen?
Yeah.
You know? And then when I do the 50th, I'm out there again doing the monologue, and there's John Mulaney and Marty, and I thought, what happened? No, actually, John Mulaney.
How did this?
How dare you?
How dare you?
No,
sir?
John Mulaney co-wrote the monologue. It was great
That
to
was
work with him. And you were
fantastic.
mildly amusing.
Marty, I don't know if you remember this. You were my favorite because we were doing bits in between the commercial breaks.
Yeah.
My wife was like, "Who else in the world? Like, what is wrong with you two? Like, it's the greatest."
So what would happen is, I mean, it was just loaded with every interesting person in the world. So they go to commercial break, and a lot of people just sat there. Jimmy and I get up, go and talk to people, and by the end we got tired. And the last commercial, I just sat on your lap.
It just came around. It was so fun, though. Yeah. But we were like interviewing people and asking people questions.
Absolutely.
It was the most exciting thing.
It was so much fun. It was such a brilliant show, too.
What did Fred Armisen say?
Oh, no, Fred. So Fred had the dressing room beside me, and I had to do the good nights. And there were so many people on stage, and it's live, and you're kind of nervous anyway. And McCartney was beside me, and I introduced him.
Yeah.
And then I go off the stage, and Fred says to me, "What did you do?" I said, "What do you mean?" "You turned him and said, 'Ladies and gentlemen, Tony McCartney.'" And I said, "What? I did? Yes." Turned out he was just joking, and I completely believed him.
He's the best, man. He gets you all the Tony McCartney.
I'd pass his dressing room, he'd be on a phone, and I'd say, "Hi, Fred," and then he'd...
I'm going to use that one.
Yeah, he's the greatest. Let's talk about Only Murders in the Building.
Yeah.
Congratulations. This
Thank
is
you.
season 5.
Season 5.
This is season 5. Also, you're doing this, but you're also, by the way, on the road with each other doing stand-up and doing your.
Yeah, we have a show called The Dukes of Funny Town,
Yes.
which is sort of a retro.
That's the name of your tour, the Dukes.
Yeah.
The Dukes of
Yeah.
Funny Town.
But go back to Only Murders in the Building, because we have this incredible cast this year, and people think, oh, we're just hiring celebrities to play, but we actually have it written, and then we think who would be best, and you come up with these great people, like Meryl Streep is back, and Richard Kind,
Oh, you have
and
Nathan
Amy
Lane.
Joy,
Renee
Ren-
Zellweger, Logan Lerman,
Nathan Lane.
Christoph Waltz.
Yeah, Bobby.
If the billing were made according to talent, we would be 8th and 9th.
Oh, wow. That's so
Oh, that's a
thoughtful.
little
Yeah.
high, don't you think?
I know that the last season is nominated for a bunch of Emmy Awards, so best of luck to you on that, Mr. Martin Short.
Best comedy actor.
That's what I'm talking about. I mean, no big deal.
In a way, I'm sharing it with both of you.
Season 5, by the way, I don't know if you know this, but is certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes as of today. 100%. Come on. That's not too shabby. That's not too bad.
Not too bad at all.
That's not too bad at all to be
Nope.
the best.
I never understand Rotten Tomatoes because it goes, does it mean it's 100% rotten?
No.
Or
no. You're-
I mean, no, it's confusing if you're a grammarian like me.
Grammarian.
Oh, sorry, I meant grandpa.
I didn't know what you were talking
No
about.
one did.
How do we set up season 5? What is this season about?
Oh, did you read the script? 'Cause I-
No, I didn't. I read the coverage.
No,
and then I
it
fell
turns
asleep.
out it's quite up to date because we shoot them and then after the fact it's actually about gambling in New York City, and it turns out there is a competition now to build a casino in
Don't
New York
reveal
City.
too much.
Don't.
Don't reveal too much.
I'm not talking about our show.
Oh, okay. no. It is.
I'm talking about
It's the
Downton
new
Abbey.
mob of New York.
Yeah. I remember when you came up with this idea and you were saying, like, I got this idea for a show. I don't know, Marty and I are going to do it. Or maybe even, like, it was before Selena was cast even.
Yeah.
And you were like, yeah, it's called Only Murders in the Building. It's just about two guys they solve only murders that happen in their building. And I go, good luck, dude. I was like, got to.
I tell you, when you get to season 5, you got a problem.
It's so well done, and congrats, and I love all of you.
thank you.
Congratulations. I
And
want
you
to
were on season 2, I believe.
Yes, I was. It was the highest rated episode.
Yeah.
I want to show a clip. Here's Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Selena Gomez in season 5 of Only Murders in the Building. Take a look.
Wait. They don't look like mobsters. Those aren't mobsters. They're CEOs. All right, I recognize him. He's the one who invented the one thing. And didn't you go to space with Gail and Oprah? Here, I'll borrow it. HTTP// You don't have to type the HTTP part. Give it here, old man. www.
don't have to type that either.
Come on! That's so funny. Steve Martin, Martin Short, Selena Gomez, season 5 of Only Murders in the Building is streaming now on Hulu. More Tonight Show after the break. Stick around, everybody.